Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Flat Rock Community High School Band. Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. I am Drew Wild, principal of Flat Rock Community High School. I am pleased to recognize the members of the class of 2023 for having satisfied all of the graduation requirements set forth by the Flat Rock Community Schools Board of Education in the state of Michigan. It is my honor to greet our graduates' families, the staff, the Board of Education, and all other members of our great community here tonight. A few housekeeping items. This would be a great time to silence your cell phones. Please stay seated during the commencement ceremony. Families should have received a program on their way in. A digital copy of the program can be found by scanning the QR code on the back of those programs as well. It is my pleasure to introduce those sharing the stage with me tonight. Members of the Board of Education, we have our trustees, Harry Montgomery, Ivy Nemeth, and Melissa Tweehughes, Treasurer, Michelle Engelbert, Secretary, Tara Aubuchon, Vice President Frank Hammett, and our President Norman Hasse. Also joining me on the stage, we have Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Andrew Brody, and our Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Michael Wagner. Mrs. Higgins and Mr. Stapleton are our senior class sponsors. They are seated just off to the side here, give them a round of applause. Holding the commencement ceremony here on the baseball field instead of the football field has changed pretty much everything about graduation. So it was really cool being a first-year principal and getting to figure out graduation all over again. So thank you to Mr. Stapleton and Mrs. Higgins and also Mr. Wagner for all of the hours we put on this hot field the last couple of days getting things ready for tonight. Thank you, guys. While they're not on the stage, I do also want to take a moment to recognize our educators here this evening off to the side over there in their fancy hot black gowns that they're wearing. Yep. You may have noticed their colored academic hoods, which represent a variety of degrees and their commitment to lifelong learning. What you can't see is their dedication to the students of Flat Rock Community Schools. One of the most enjoyable parts of being the principal is being able to witness the amazing things that happen every day in their classrooms. The amount of time and heart that goes into your lessons does not go unnoticed. Teachers, thank you for your commitment to our students and your instrumental role in helping Flat Rock Community Schools be a leader in learning. Class of 2023, yeah, it's your turn. Tonight's ceremony is the culmination of the hard work that you've logged over the last 4 years. The ceremony is probably the first true end to a major chapter in your life. You've spent 13 years preparing for tomorrow. I know that brings a variety of emotions, including excitement, anxiety, fear, and wonderment. But regardless of how you feel, I know that you're ready for your tomorrow. And your tomorrow may be leaving home and going to MSU, Wayne State, Monroe County Community College, or one of the other post-secondary institutions. Your tomorrow may be joining the workforce and using the training you've gained from one of our career technical education programs. And you may have no idea what your tomorrow might be, and that's okay too. Because regardless of what your tomorrow brings, the diploma that you will receive tonight and the experiences and opportunities that it represents have prepared you for whatever lies ahead, and in that I am confident. Last night, during Senior Awards Night, which was put on by one of the most amazing guidance counselors this world has ever seen, and she is sitting in the back over here, Mrs. Kathy Willis. Let's hear it for Miss Kathy Willis. I didn't get to talk on the mic last night, so I couldn't talk about how wonderful of a job she did at her Senior Awards Night, so I figured this would be a good time as she hides in the back there, just like she always does. But last night, during Senior Awards Night, I couldn't help but reflect on your senior year. I thought about the first days of school back in August, and I remembered how nervous I was as a first-year principal here. I didn't know what to expect. Multiple people told me when I first started that a school's football season is a great indicator of how the school year will go. They said a great football season is an omen for a great school year. And as a new high school principal, I wasn't sure what to expect, and I was taking all the advice I could get, so don't judge me. I know a lot of you were there for that historical game that was played on Marvin Middlestat Field. I'm talking about the instant classic. The historical game, the game with that legendary kick at the end to seal the victory. Your football team was down and the final seconds were ticking off the clock. We all thought they wouldn't win, and at that moment I thought, bad football season, bad school year for the class of 2023. Then I can remember like it was yesterday, and I know you guys were all there too. Hope was restored in an instant. The crowd went wild as you guys remember the play. Kendall Kuderick ran in that 40-yard touchdown. You remember that? Bria Crick kicked the game-winning field goal in overtime? We're talking about the Powder Puff football game, right? Yep. That's what I figured we were talking about. Yep, let's hear it for the girls and the boys that were coaching them. I figured it was only appropriate to troll the football team as we hold graduation on the baseball field one time. But in all seriousness, this has been a remarkable year for the senior class. You've had lots to celebrate, both academically and athletically, including the school's first district title in football, boys. Some of your classmates have qualified for state and national competitions, while others have earned industry certifications and several college credits. Last night, the total dollar amount earned for scholarships was over $1.2 million for the class of 2023. The last thing I want to say is that I have the unique experience of knowing you during your middle school years. Of course, I was going to bring that up. I'm not going to talk too much about those awkward years because this is supposed to be a positive send-off. And I know most of you and your parents that are out here tonight have tried to bury those years in the past. But what I will say is the amount of growth this class has had over the last 6 years is impressive. Seeing the maturity, focus, and determination of the class of 2023 this school year compared to where you started in 6th grade has been absolutely remarkable. So instead of talking about your awkward middle school years, I'll talk about how it all finished for the class of 2023. They ended their final moments of high school with one of the best senior pranks that I've ever heard of. They left school at 9 a.m., which I'm not condoning. However, once they left, they could have gone anywhere. You were free. It was their last moments of high school, so I honestly wasn't sure what was about to happen. We watched them from the windows inside, just wondering what the class of 2023 was going to do for this amazing senior prank that they were thinking of. And you know what they did in those final moments? They didn't leave and go to breakfast or go to the park. They didn't do any damage to our property or TP our cars. No, they decided that all they wanted was to be together. They spent 2 hours playing cornhole, grilling hot dogs, again, 9 in the morning, grilling hot dogs and listening to music in our parking lot. And there's a saying that goes, "It's not where you start, but where you finish that counts." The class of 2023, with all that freedom last Friday, decided how they wanted to finish, and it was together. And that speaks volume about the sense of community that has been instilled in the class of 2023. I was so proud watching you gather together and eat hot dogs that morning. Thank you for taking me along for your journey through your senior year. It has been my privilege to be your principal. I wish you all the best in the years to come. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. We have 3 student addresses this evening as requested by the class of 2023. Our first speaker, who should be headed up here right now, is Lucas Kamontek. Lucas is the son of Tony and Kathy. He has been a member of the golf and bowling teams for all 4 years and was the captain of our bowling team this year. Lucas will be attending Wayne State University in the fall and plans to study psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucas Kamotek.
Dear faculty members, families, and of course, my fellow graduates. We've all been looking forward to this day for years, counting down the days until we can finally walk across this stage, receive our diplomas, and say goodbye to high school. But as much as I wanted to be excited about today, I can't help but feel a deep sense of sadness. We've all come so far and overcome so many obstacles to get here. We've persevered through difficult classes, long nights of studying, and stressful tests. We've made new friends, lost old ones, and learned so much about ourselves and the world around us. But as we prepare to leave high school behind, it's hard not to feel like we're leaving something important behind. We've shared so many memories together, from our first day of school to our last. We've laughed, cried, and grown together, learning from each other and making each other stronger. But as we move on to the next chapter of our lives, it's hard to know what the future holds. The world around us is changing, and we're changing with it. We're facing new challenges, new opportunities, and new uncertainties. We're leaving behind the safety and security of our school and stepping out into the unknown. But as we go forth into the world, we must remember that we have the power to make a difference. We can use the lessons we've learned, the mistakes we've made, and the challenges we've overcome to shape the world around us. We can be the change we want to see and make the world a better place for ourselves and for others. So my challenge to you today is this. Don't be afraid to take risks, set high expectations for yourself, and to always act with integrity. Remember the path that brought you here and the journey that lies ahead. Remember the memories and the friends who helped you get here, and most importantly, remember that you have the power to make a difference. As we go forth into the world, let us not forget the importance of kindness and empathy. The world can be a harsh and unforgiving place, but we have the ability to bring positivity and love wherever we go. Let us not be so consumed with our own successes that we forget to lift others up and support them in their own journeys. Let us also remember that failure is not the end, but merely a stepping stone on the path to success. We will undoubtedly face obstacles and setbacks along the way, but it's important to keep pushing forward and not give up on our dreams. Finally, let us cherish the relationships we formed in high school and beyond. Our friends and loved ones are the ones who will stand by us through thick and thin, and they will be our greatest source of support as we navigate the challenges of the future. So, as we leave this chapter of our lives behind and embark on the next, let's do so with a sense of excitement, determination, and gratitude. We have the power to make a difference in the world, and I have no doubt that we will go on to do great things. Thank you to our families, our teachers, and our friends for supporting us and helping us get to this moment. And to my fellow graduates, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of what we've accomplished and excited for what's to come. but most of all, I'm grateful to have shared this journey with you. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Elijah Kameen is the son of Steve and Kathy Kameen. He is a senior scholar and has earned summa cum laude honors. Eli is the National Technical Honor Society and National Honor Society Treasurer, Student Council Spirit Chair, which is a perfect job for him, Interact Club Vice President, and is a member of the Health Occupations Students of America and the Flat Rock Community High School Marching Band. He plans to attend Eastern Michigan University in the fall to study nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elijah Kameen.
Good afternoon, teachers, family, friends, and the Flat Rock class of 2023. I would like to start off by thanking all the teachers for really caring about us, being there to talk to us. If we're having a bad day or just not get a topic that they're teaching, they are always willing to go the extra mile and lend a helping hand. There's one teacher in particular I would like to thank tonight. Unfortunately, she could not be here this evening. However, I would like to give my gratitude to Miss Rahim. Miss Rahim is the best teacher you could ask for. She knew the days I was down and how to cheer me up. There were even days when we would cheer her up too. I also loved all of our little tea times we had together where we would just talk about each other's lives and learn some fascinating details about each other. Miss Rahim, I know you're watching at home. I just want you to know you've made a huge impact on my life, and I will never forget the love you showed me. Thank you for being an amazing role model in my life. This is one of my favorite parts about Flat Rock. We have such a strong community, and we are always willing to help and come together for those who are in need. It is crazy to believe that the wait is finally over, that our time has come to walk across the stage only to collect a piece of paper showing all of our hard work. This is the time in our life where we're supposed to learn about ourselves and find out who we are supposed to be in this world. We spend years just wishing to grow up, to be taller, stronger, wiser, and here we are, wishing that we could be kids again and go back to when the hardest part of our days was wondering what we were going to do at recess. Some people may say that I've tried too hard in high school and that I just need to have some fun. My response to that would be that because of how hard I've worked, I've made the best friendships that will last a lifetime. Secondly, I would like to thank my parents for teaching me that being different is amazing and that I do not always have to fit into the mold society tries to put me in. Additionally, I would like to thank my friends for helping me through every decision, whether easy or difficult. Finally, I'd like to thank my siblings for leaving me a great legacy to follow. They have always been there to help me, whether it in math or in life. I couldn't ask for a better family. I plan to continue to follow these values as I take my next steps into the future. Flat Rock is a community where most of us went to preschool together, where we played Little League together or ice basketball. Some of us grew up down the street from one another. We have now spent these last 4 years in the classroom thinking about how senior year is so far away and how we don't have to worry about that. But here we are, in the blink of an eye, getting ready to be an adult and go out on our own, wondering if we will ever figure out how to use y equals mx plus b in the real world. This will be the last time all of us are together. After today, we go our separate ways. Some of us are leaving the state, some just going a few hours. Others will be close to home. No matter where you go, don't forget where you came from. We are all Rams here. Thank you for letting me stand up here tonight and represent this amazing class. Fellow graduates, take in these last few moments together and soak up these last moments at Flat Rock High School. The class of 2023 is an amazing class, and I will believe they will do amazing things. Go Rams.
At this time, we're going to recognize our distinguished scholars. So the first group we will start with is our National Honor Society students. They are distinguished by their white NHS stoles. Please stand when I call your name. Ty Elfrey. Nikolai Barbaza. Megan Boudry. Michaela Bunt. Ava Casagandre. Bryce Elliott. Abigail Freeman. Andrew Given. Joseph Godfrey. Joseph Gamal. Keith Halley. Noah Hetman. Luke Jensen. Janiyah Johnson. Jason Jones. Elijah Kameen. Emily Kisleski. Alexis Knight. Michaela Kramer. Bria Crick. Kendall Kudrick. Grant Meyerly. Jacob Marsh. Gabriela Martinez. Omar Museisen. Peyton Misselwick. Dominic Wynn. Amanda Page. Hannah Rigg. Meredith Stull. Colin Newman. Zachary Vargo. And Zoe Zeminikis. Congratulations, and you may take your seat. Our next group is our National Technical Honor Society students, and they are distinguished by their NTHS stoles. Again, please stand when I call your name. Sabrina Barrett. Megan Boudry. Brandy Bennett. Riley Kreitzer. Nelson Hademaker. Jason Jones. Elijah Kameen. Emily Kisleski. Grant Meyerly. Nyla Robinson. Hannah Tufts. Colin Newman. Cadence Wheeler. And Reina Zapata. Thank you. Before we get into our cum laude students, our honor roll students have a cumulative GPA between 3.0 and 3.499. They are all identified in your program with an asterisk after their name. And our cum laude students have earned a cumulative GPA between 3.5 and 3.699. These students are distinguished by their green cord. Again, please stand when I call your name. Ty Elfrey. Bryce Elliott. Evan Fran. Rebecca Rice. Benjamin Rodriguez. Aaron Salazar. Jonas Sturgeon. Colin Newman. And Zoe Zemnikas. Thank you. Our magna cum laude students have earned a cumulative GPA between 3.7 and 3.899. These students are distinguished by their yellow cord. Once again, please stand when your name is called. Kendall Baker. Andrew Bryant. Michaela Bunt. Joseph Gamal. Noah Hetman, Jason Jones, Kendall Kudrick, Grant Meyerly, Nyla Robinson, David Smith, and Zachary Vargo. Thank you. Our summa cum laude students have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or higher. These students are distinguished by their green and yellow cords. Once again, please stand. Nikolai Barbaza, Megan Boudry, Ava Casagrande, Abigail Freeman, Andrew Given, Joseph Godfrey, Keith Halley, Luke Jensen, Janiyah Johnson, Elijah Kameen, Emily Kisleski, Alexis Knight, Michaela Kramer, Bria Crick, Jacob Marsh, Gabriela Martinez, Omar Muheisen, Peyton Misselwick, Dominic Wynn, Amanda Page, Hannah Rigg, and Meredith Stahl. Thank you. And our final group to recognize are senior scholars. This is our most prestigious academic honor and is a combination of their high grade point average and SAT score. Senior scholars are distinguished by their scholar medal. And one more time, please stand when I call your name. Nikolai Barbaza, Megan Boudry, Ava Casagrande, Abigail Freeman, Andrew Given, Joseph Godfrey, Joseph Gamal, Keith Halley, Luke Jensen, Janiyah Johnson, Elijah Kameen, Emily Kisleski, Michaela Kramer, Bria Crick, Jacob Marsh, Peyton Misselwick, Dominic Wynn, Amanda Page, Hannah Rigg, and Meredith Stahl. Thank you. Our third and final student address will be given by Peyton Misselwick. Peyton is the daughter of Todd and Chris Misselwick. She is a senior scholar and is graduating with summa cum laude honors. Peyton is a National Honor Society Public Relations Executive and is a member of both Student Council and our peer-to-peer support program for our students with special needs. She was a member of varsity basketball, volleyball, and softball teams during her tenure here at Flat Rock Community High School. In the fall, she plans to attend Michigan State University and to study pre-veterinary medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Peyton Misselwick.
Good evening, fellow students, friends, and families. Thank you for being here today. On a momentous day such as this one, it is a great honor to be able to celebrate so many young adults and their accomplishments. Ever since our first day of kindergarten nearly 13 years ago, there has been a countdown, an alarm louder than any 6 a.m. wake-up call that we begrudgingly endured. The bar was set for each of us, and in hindsight, it all seemed simple. All we had to do was finish the work required to walk this stage and move on to wherever life leads us to. But of course, none of this was known to our 5- and 6-year-old minds. The only things we were worried about was when snack time was and what we were doing at recess that day. We would look back on these days with longing, wanting to go back and feel that carefree mindset once more. Now, to finally be on the stage after all these years, I think I could speak for all of us in saying there's so much more to feel than that. First off, excitement. Though it may be hard to believe, there's a much bigger world outside the small confines of Flat Rock. There's a whole world of challenges and excitement waiting for us to conquer. We have entire lives beyond elementary, middle, and high school left to live, and more memories to make within them. Our lives are like books. Yes, this may be a basic analogy, but it's an honest one. By making it here today, we mark the end of part 1. Not a complete end, but more of a mark of a new beginning. Our first chapters have been filled with countless ups and downs, all of which we've grown and learned from. I'm excited to see all of you accomplish even more of them in the future, because I have the utmost confidence in your abilities and perseverance. Next, scared. Yet again, there is a much bigger world outside the small confines of Flat Rock. So many new things and experiences are not just exciting, but also terrifying. It's a difficult change to be separated from our closest friends and classmates. The people we've grown to know and gotten used to are leaving us as we are of them. We spent years walking to class, eating lunch, completing work, making memories, and growing close with them. Now we're expected to get up and completely change the environment we've gotten so comfortable with. One quote I never fail to hear from parents and teachers alike is that if you think high school is hard, just wait until you make it to the real world. Well, we waited, and now we've made it. No more recess or blow-off classes, only a real world left to find our places in. Despite the slight fear and sadness this gives me, I can proudly say I have faith. Faith that all of you have made it to a point where you can accomplish what you hope to do. Because within all of the walks to classes, lunch, and memories, there's lies an expansion of self that I have the honor of watching us experience. Next is grown. Before a flower grows its petals, it starts as a mere seed. It takes care and patience for it to begin sprouting from its foundation. As time wears on, however, it is able to turn into something more. Every ray of sunshine and droplet of rain builds the plant up. The sprout becomes a stem becomes a bud, and a bud further blooms into something beautiful. Inside all of us is this life. We've weathered many storms and floods, yet they have only made us stronger against the conditions we may continue to face. Even with the struggles, we have been able to blossom into the bright and crafted young adults we are. It's inspiring to see such a plethora of people overcome so many obstacles. Even more so, to use these experiences to mature and flower ever further into this world. When I take a step back and look at all that has been accomplished by my peers, there is one feeling that stands out just a bit more to me than others, and that's pride. I have seen what you have fought, struggled, and worked through. I have seen the relationships and statements you've made. To be able to further grow from this, the very way I know you are going to, truly tells me how special the people before me are. This has been more than just a part of your life. It is a legacy, one that will continue to grow bigger than any high school classroom or Southeast Michigan city. It takes an extraordinary individual to be able to do this much between ages 5 and 18. Yet, I have been lucky enough to be surrounded by so many strong, intuitive, and inspiring people that do just that. Whatever the future has in store, I know we will all make it something great. Congratulations, seniors. May your lives be gifted with even an ounce of the influence that your time at Flat Rock High School has had. There isn't a doubt in my mind that you will all keep being great. And as always, Ram up.
At this time, Mrs. Higgins and Mr. Stapleton are going to present our graduates, and Mr. Brody and members of the Board of Education are going to confer their diplomas. A professional photo is being taken of each graduate as he or she receives the diploma. They've all been given information how to access those pictures.
Peyton Misselwick. Ty Elfrey. Meyerly. Grant Meyerly. Lucas Anthony Komatek. Sylvia Harkai. Godinez. Gabriel Godinez. Malonga, right? Malonga. Karel Malonga. Christian Hempel. Jacob Grube. Markel DeMarco Stiles. Hannah Rigg. Jacob Marsh. Emily Adela Kisleski. Gabriela Martinez. Anna Baez. Anna Baez.
I don't know, you might want to check that.
Kendall Baker. Michaela Jane Kramer. Elijah Todd Kameen.
Marissa Sikowski. Olivia Hertza. Michaela Bunce. Brianna Karras. Dominic Wynn. Ava Casagrande. Bria Crick. Alexis Knight. Meredith Stoll. Zachary Vargo. Nikolai Barbaza. Justin Freeman. Tyree Wyndham. David Smith. Isabella Calderon. Abigail Freeman.
It's Alana K. Marie Germain.
Alana K. Marie Germain. Haley Yates. Noah Hetman. Kendall Kuderick.
Colin Matthew Human. Grady Baker. Jaden Mitchell. Sean McKay. Benjamin Rodriguez. Brett Holtz. Joseph Gomel. Matthew Hamill. Calum Dandy. Darren Bassetta. Drake Robinson. Jonas Sturgeon. Eric Durfee. Matthew Orman. Blake Chappett. Jada Emily Saharsky. Adrian Radebeck. Todd Hartman.
Hayden Wilmoth. Caleb Shelkowski. Kaylee Kapitko. Caleb McGee. Hannah Tufts. Audrey Datson. Selena Adams. Sabrina Barrett. Andrew Given. Andrew Bryant. Nelson Hademaker. Luke Jensen. Bryce Elliott. Jason Jones. Joseph Godfrey. Benjamin Elliott. Corey Lannon. Omar Muhisen.
Amaya Bean. Ava Scheifler. Gabrielle Green. Trinity Lively. Dylan Sparks. Brendan Adams. Zoe Eileen Kern. Trey Kern. Evan Fran. Aaron Salazar. Riley Kreitzer. Rebecca Rice. Megan Boudry. Luna Gabrielle Post. Zoe Zemnikis.
My card flew away, but it's Amanda Elizabeth Page.
Amanda Elizabeth Page. Reina Marie Zapata. Dawson Singleton.
Keith Halley II. Caden Guy. Brendan Robinson. Nyla Robinson. Rayanne Salem. Janiyah Johnson. Anthony Hagan. Gabe Parham. Sharonjeet Rai. Destiny Blaylock. Cameron Harrington. Abigail Nutter. William Blanchard. Madison Ross. Trinity Valdez. Colton Bundy.
Cody Broll.
Yes, sir, Cody.
Jacob Collins. Cadence Wheeler. Cheyenne Hoy. Jessica Wethington. Brandy Bennett. Gabriel Zirkel.
Graduates are getting a picture taken behind the stage, so we're going to have a brief, awkward moment here while we wait for them. Following the class president's address here in a moment, please remain at your seats for the entirety of the alma mater and recessional. You should remain at your seats until the last graduate has exited the field. Michaela Kramer is the daughter of Stephen and Emily Kramer. Michaela is graduating with summa cum laude honors. She is a member of the Student Council and is the service chair and secretary of the National Honor Society. Michaela is the varsity swim team captain. In the fall, she plans to attend Michigan State University on a full ride and study automotive engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the class president for the class of 2023, Michaela Kramer.
Well, here we are, just seconds away from the rest of our lives. Our class has persevered through so many obstacles, but at the end of the day, we made it. And now we're sitting on this field ready to walk into our next chapter, even if most of us have no idea what that might entail. No matter where the winds happen to take us in life, you will have accomplished high school. We worked so many years to be sitting here today. This moment would not have been possible without the help of so many people sitting with us. So thank you to our administrators, coaches, community members, parents, and families. It is because of these people that we were able to make it as far as we have. Another thank you goes out to our teachers, sitting here and even including the ones who weren't able to make it today. These teachers help push us through each day. They were an astronomical part of the people we have become. However, without the drive, power, and ambition we have, we would not have been able to make it here. So continue to use these traits for your future self. Be the kind of person you looked up to for these 4 years. Create a life that you can look back on in 30 years and regret nothing. Grab hold of your goals, dreams, and aspirations and turn them into your life. Our school has given us everything possible for success. I hope you walk away with your heads held high and the pride knowing that you are and always will be a Flat Rock Ram. So I congratulate the class standing before me. We made it. Now for the moment you've been waiting for 13 years. Class of 2023, please stand. Class of 2024, you can flip your rings. And class of 2023,
Move your tassels from the right side to the left. Congratulations, graduates.
All right, everybody please stand at this time for the playing of the alma mater, followed by the recessional.